Hey everybody, it's May from Black Mountain Plans, and today I'm going to be setting up my personal planner in the everyday size. So if that seems interesting, just stay tuned. Okay friends, so, oh my goodness, I'm so excited to finally set up my planner. Um, since I have done basically like the classic happy planner size, I'm really happy that it's still going to fit in here, or at least I'm pretty sure it will. This is a Moterm cover. This is what I had put my spiral bound one or wire bound one, and so I don't see where the disc should be any different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you these discs that I purchased on Amazon. And for those who don't know, the everyday size is the 7 by 9 1/4. Okay, now this is exactly the way these came. They're by a company called Craft Delir. I don't know if you guys can see that. They didn't come in any other kind of packaging but this. They were only $10.96 on Amazon, and they are like antique brass. And y'all know me, I love brown, and the fact that these were metal for like 11 bucks, I was like, I'm on it. How many came with it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you wouldn't be able to do a big happy planner with it, but you could do a classic or a mini, which is fine because I'm not doing a large in this size. I do think though, if you ordered several packs, you know, you could do your own thing. But it came with 9, and I guess that's why it was only $10.96 for, you know, we call it just 9 of them. But they are metal, and I am very, very happy with it. So, let's go ahead and get started. I have been trying to do this video all week. Before we get into anything, I'm going to let you guys know I'm going to be using a few products tonight that you guys haven't seen yet. Like, I did make myself this cover with the little sly looking fox there, and it says today anything is possible. These are just the inside covers, and then this is the back cover with my logo and my copyright. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and feed these boogers on, so that way we can at least have this part done. Yeah, so I did make a yearly section. I'll be listing all these items very soon into the website. But you guys, my life has been a roller coaster for quite a few months now. And on top of everything, I just thought everything was starting to calm down with the pre-sale getting out the door, the drama with that. Just, you guys, a lot, you know. I haven't even been able to catch up with a lot of my friends who've been messaging me in the last few weeks. Literally, my day is, I hit the ground running, and I think I'm going to go in one direction, and it's like, pew, ping pong ball into a different direction. Tomorrow, I get to spend majority of the day, I do believe, unless we're really lucky, at the veterinarian's office because Bella blew out her knee. So, and where we live in the mountains, there is no 24-hour emergency vet unless we want to drive over 3 hours away. So, yeah, not happening. So, the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to move this out the way. And I'm going to show y'all the monthly inserts with the divider tabs, okay? This is the way I had listed them on the website. And as you can see, I put them all together by hand. Now, when I made this set for myself, I was like all jazzed about it. I was super impressed. I was like, yeah, man, this is the bomb. But you guys, when you have to do this on a mass scale, it is very, very hard to line everything up perfectly. So I am posting this video tonight. Most people are getting their orders. It says that they will be delivered tomorrow. So I would hope that you guys are watching the video before you get your order. So inside of each little tab is like one of these little clear dividers. Now this is for the mini size, okay? But they were for every size. So what I would do is I would Let me see if I can use something with a little bit of color here. Well, I don't know. Maybe you guys can see it on there. Okay, so I would put the clear acetate down. And then I had these white stickers that would fold over it that said your month. Okay, so it would say January on the front, January on the back. So once I got those wrapped around, you know, the little white sticker wrapped around this piece of acetate, I would use guides depending on what size. Now these are for the mini, I think. Okay, so like this was April. So I would take my April guide. No, let's say it was the mini. But what I would do is I would take my April guide, and I had clear stickers that would attach to like where this is cut, you know, on there. Okay, can you see that? Like where it's cut in? So I would put a clear sticker just on one side, the tab. And then I would lay this acetate with the white sticker over it just right. Because I wanted you to have some kind of thickness, you know, on these tabs. And then I would fold the clear sticker over and attach it to the back side of the divider. Then I would take perfectly cut and sized laminate and stick it in a sleeve and run it through my laminator. Well, actually my Mink machine, because it was 10 mil. So as it came out, I don't know if you guys can see, but there are some slight imperfections. Like, okay, May, I can see May. All right, let me see if I can get May up here. Like, you can see just a hair, okay, like right in there, right? Just, it wasn't perfect. And you guys know how I am. If I don't likes it, I don't sells it. But you guys had already bought it. So, this is what I did. The mailman, he came one time, scheduled to pick up. And as he was picking them, all the packages up in the box, I was like, stop, stop, stop. You can't have them. And he was like, what's going on? And I was like, I don't feel comfortable sending these out. So this is what I did. If you asked for them punched or dispunched or unpunched, you got exactly what you asked for. You got the entire monthly section, okay, where it's a divider with a tab. This was your left side of your monthly, and then you got your right side, and then on the back of that was your dashboard. You got a full set, 12 months, okay? And you also got a sheet of these script stickers, okay? I absolutely filled your order as you asked, but because I am not happy with how it looks good, but it looks very handmade. Now, I am one of them people that I do not mind the handmade look. I personally kind of like that. I like vintage and the rustic look, and if I were selling these on Etsy, I'd have let them go out all day long and not sweat it, because Etsy's known for handmade sellers. But you guys bought this on a website, and you want perfection. A lot of people don't know me, and when they order from me, they're expecting like some big company. And I'm not a big company. I'm a one-woman show, and I fail a lot. I'm not perfect, but I do strive to give the best quality on everything I sell. So I sent you exactly what you asked for, and then I sent you a whole nother set, and okay, without the tabs, just the dividers, the complete month. I mean, you got the divider without the tab, and you got, you know, the left side, the right side, and the back side. So, and then you also got, let's see, these are the A5. You got a sheet of laminate tabbed dividers that you can put them on yourself if you like. So that's the way I sent out the orders, you guys. And that's why they were a little late past the day I said they were going to go, is they were ready. But you know, when you got that feeling in your gut and you're not happy with something, don't do that. So the way I look at it is you got exactly what you ordered, and any size that you got. Most everybody, you know, ordered the A5. You got exactly what you ordered, but you also got a whole another year with a set of tabs to go on it. But I would stress, don't exactly put your tabs on just yet, in case there is something else that I'm about to show you that you might like, okay? But whoever placed or ordered during the pre-sale, you actually got 2 years worth of the monthly inserts, if that's what you ordered, because you got them with the tabs and then without the tabs, and including the tab sheet. So I was good with that, and I was like, okay. So then I went to go set up my planner, and I was like, you know what? I like those clear dividers that like you can buy from Cloth and Paper and stuff, but the only reason I don't like them I like them a lot, but they bulk up. They're very, very thick, thick plastic. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And it takes up valuable real estate on the discs, you know? So let's go ahead and start setting up my planner, and I'll show you what I made. I got that little acetate thing stuck to me. Okay, so, oop, my little booger came out. All right, so I've got my cover, right? I'm liking. So I am gonna move this out of the way because it's gonna be in my way for just a moment. All right, so I'm using this size, and I have decided that I want what I consider to be clear dividers, okay, with the tab. Okay, so I have some top tabs, 4 across, bottom tabs, 4 across, 6 twice. So I got 12 side tabs. And what I'm gonna do is stick my dividers completely underneath of them, and with clear stickers, I will find them in a moment, I will name my tabs. So this is not that thick plastic. You see how this can bend? Okay, this is 10 mil laminate. Now, when you fill 10 mil laminate covers, you gotta remember it's your front side, your middle with the paper, and your back. This is what's called, and this is not laminating sheets. Okay, so 10 mil with laminating sheets is a little bit different than the microns and other material. I'm trying to be honest, but not be too technical where people are like, you know what I mean? This is what's considered presentation covers, okay? So like if you, like if you work at a company and they hand out, the presentation booklets, this is very much like that plastic that's on top. So it is, I would say not 7 mil, not 10 mil, because it says it's 10 mil. I'm thinking it's somewhere in the neighborhood of like 8.5 mils, okay? It's nice, and I mean, you're gonna have to really scrunch it right here to pop it and crack it, but it's gonna be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. Yes, I am. And I'm gonna put my yearly page in front of it. Yes, I am. With my vision board. No, actually, I think I'm gonna put all my yearly right behind this tab, because I'm gonna name this tab yearly. And you'll see that it sticks out. You guys, I don't have professional machines other than what you can buy. You know what I mean? So my cover is like the size I want it, and that's why I haven't released it for you guys yet. It will not cover your tabs on the top and the bottom. It's not going to, because I make Cricut cut my paper, so that way it's borderless. Because when you print borderless, and it's difficult when you get Cricut to do it, okay? For those who use a Cricut, if you know, you know. So as you can see, that's nicely covered. There is my year at a glance. Let me go ahead and show you what the year at a glance is. As you can see, the front page did change. It had like a Polaroid, 4 Polaroids like on a strip with 2 clothespins. I took that away. So that way you can put like flowers, whatever you want to. It just says the size, basically, of the planner, which is the Everyday MAE Planner, because you might be using the OCD, the daily, the vertical, the horizontal, which is new and coming, and then you get to name it. So then we have the vision board, okay? We have the 2025, just July through December, and January through June. So this is like an academic setup. This is the only part of the planner that I sell that is dated, okay? And then we have our birthdays, our annual bills. We turn it, we have very much like that Hobonichi year at a glance, and it is just July through December, because I will update the yearly for the 2026. So that's why I didn't include extra. I didn't feel like there was a need to, when you're not really going to be filling it out until 2026. And then it's just a lined notes page. So I'm going to put in my next divider, which is my bottom side tab, because there's 6, and I'm trying to put 7 months in here. I want to start in June and make it go all the way through December. So as you can see, my tab divider goes to the very edge of my we call it cover, but my tab sticks out. You know what I'm saying? And I left enough room. You see where it is from the discs? It's almost even with the margin, but not quite, because I don't want to get it like straight over to the very edge. Okay, so I'm going to be starting with my June monthly, and see there's no tabs. And then this is my 2-page spread with my dashboard. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn my tab, and I'm going to go ahead and put in my monthly. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So I hope that y'all been having a very good start to your summer. Mine has been interesting to say the least. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to Max coming home. I just really am. His cats are driving me insane. This is my second tab. I'm going to be naming this, I believe I'm going to be naming that vertical. I'm actually going to put the name of what it is in this section. I'll show y'all the clear stickers. You get lots of options, and I think I might even offer it where you can like customize what you want as clear stickers for your tabs. So the vertical weekly starts with a dot grid page, and then you get 5 weeks, right? But I should only need 3 to finish out June. So my last page would be like this with a dot grid. So that is going to be my June. And I'm going to go ahead and stick that booger in. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to put in the next few sections, and then I'm going to stop the camera, go ahead and see how much I can actually fit in this booger. See if I can actually get 12 months in. So this will say OCD, because this is my personal. I will be doing the vertical, weekly, and the OCD. So basically I'll be business and social media planning in here as well as personal. So alright, so the OCD dashboard, it just means organized compact dashboard. It's kind of like a cross between those dashboard layouts as well as the compact vertical. So I should only need 3 weeks. So we've got, it starts with a dot grid, I'm sorry. So you've got 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, dot grid. And that should be June. And I am also wanting to journal in here. I need to brain dump with everything that's been going on. They're coming tomorrow to replace Dad's shower. Max comes in. He leaves Canada tomorrow night, 10:30. Gets home sometime, early Wednesday morning. I'm putting in my last top tab, and I'm just putting in some dot grid pages for my journaling section. Okay, and I've got like a butt ton of them. So let's just grab like that many. I shouldn't even need that. Probably 3, 4. No, there's been a lot going on. Let me give myself 4. That way I've got at least 8 sheets front and back. I don't know about y'all, but in my journal, it's just like, that's where I go cuss, scream, fuss at the world and everything else, and then just like make it pretty and move on. That's just very much the way I do it. Okay, so these are my bottom tabs. Okay, and I'm thinking that just in front of my weekly, I want to put the first bottom tab here to do for my inbox. That way I can put on my little post-it notes, and I am going to label it. Okay, so I've got my bottom tab here. Alright, so let's get back here. That's my journal. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the same layout and see how many months I can get in here before my thickness gets too full. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm sorry about that. Alright, so I was able to kind of like get 7 months. So we did June, right? So here is July, and I got everything in except for the journaling pages. I did August. Sorry, it got hung up there for a second. I did August and September correctly. Now let's see, did I do October? Y'all, it's dark outside and I hear people in my yard. So I just put the monthly section October, November, and December, okay? So that's all I have in there. I'll be able to take pages out and stick it into another one. And the reason why some of these have got some stuff all over it is because my child's cat has no couth, okay? He has no couth. And he was getting all over my desk today, and he's very mean, so to swat him means that you're possibly going to be taking your life into your own hands. So this is the thickness of it, okay? I think that's about the normal Happy Planner size. And like I was telling you guys, I can't name it Classic Happy Planner. It's technically not allowed, okay? So this does fit in here nice and neat. Okay, let me see. My top tabs fit in my Moterm cover. My bottom tabs fit in my Moterm cover, just so you can see. Okay, you can see where that bottom tab ends. It's got plenty of room before the bottom of the cover, as well as like my top. Okay, let me see if I can, yeah. You can see it's got plenty of room. It's not hanging over either way. So I'm very, very happy with that. And I think that fox is just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to take this booger out of here real quickly. These are my stickers, so I'm going to write on it. That's a black pen. We can work with that. Alright, so let's stick that booger over there. So, let me show you guys some other stuff that I made. Let's go ahead and name the tabs. So here are the clear monthly tabs. Let me see if I can zoom in even further. So we have monthly, weekly, vertical, daily, OCD, yearly, January through December, horizontal, budget, wellness, notes, inbox, journal, today, and contacts. And then that's like the everyday size, that's the A5 size, and that's the mini size. Okay, woo, I'm way in there. Let's zoom out a little bit. So the reason why this is called everyday is because everything pretty much is May, right? So if you say mini A5 everyday with the E, it kind of spells out May between the three sizes. So just in case you were wondering, you know, why I did that. So I am going to go ahead and put yearly on here. This is my clear sticker paper. Actually, guys, I don't think I want to do this on camera because I am getting a little shaky and I don't want to mess my tabs up because these are clear sticker paper, which means it's going to stick once it's down, but I like it. Okay, so it looks really good. So I am going to go ahead and put my nameplate on. It's still listed in the shop for those who want to purchase, you know, a nameplate. Actually, I've got all kinds of stickers over here. Let me see what's going on. Yeah. I don't know. As we come to it, I'll find it. So, I do want to set up my monthly. And I'm going to be using the Safari kit number 3. And I just think it's so pretty. Look at that giraffe, y'all. So that's sheet A, sheet B, and then sheet C. And then, of course, it has the habit tracker add-on. Okay, and I probably won't be using that, so I'm going to stick that over there. Aha! And I found my Black Mountain plans. Yay! And I'm going to be putting that in here. Basically, you know, because when I flip it over on, oh, I see why this is mine. Booger. Alright. This was a oops. Yes, it was. So we ain't going to be doing that. We're going to be cutting me a new one. Yes, we are. We're probably going to be editing that mistake right on out the video, too. So anyway, let me go ahead and get over here to my June. And let's go ahead and pull this out and set it up. I want to show y'all how pretty these stickers look in here. I am not really big on discs, but I did want to show you guys. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the size of the hole around it. These things flip so nice back and forth. I mean, that Levenger punch that I'm using, amazing. You can see like how much room you have past your disc. It's super nice. I mean, these things, they spin like you wouldn't believe. They do not get caught up at all. And I cannot wait for Levenger to actually come out with the true classic size punch. Theirs is called Midway, I believe is what they're calling their classic Happy Planner size. They call theirs Midway. I call mine Everyday, and you know, Happy Planner calls theirs Classic. But they're supposed to be coming out with it this summer, and it will make my life much easier. But as you can see, I get everything punched pretty much exact every time. I've got it marked to where it can't move. Okay, this is the OCD. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this baby together. I cannot wait to start getting everything in here. I need to write down so many things before I forget. I have orders I need to be working on tomorrow, but I am afraid that I will not get to the building tomorrow, guys, for your orders. I just don't know how long I'm going to be stuck at the veterinarian with Bella. She is resting comfortably. Oops, I'll put that down way too far. She's resting pretty comfortably. She's gotten some pain relief from here at home, like the over the counter kind for like doggies. I did contact the vet this morning, and I don't have to worry about an appointment. I'm just supposed to show up. I was like, yes. But she is resting pretty comfortably, and she's hanging out with Dad. That's Daddy's baby. Bella only comes to me when she's hurt or hungry. So, other than that, Bella is all up Dad's tail. That's his puppy. But see, all the dogs and cats have to be locked up tomorrow because those people will be in here replacing the shower. I got a bubble in there, so hang tight. And, but Bella, I don't think she's even going to be here. I know she's going to the vet, and I got a feeling they're just going to have me drop her off, and they'll call me later and tell me what the game plan is to get her fixed. It's just like one thing after another, y'all. Just one thing after another. I would go into it, but a lot of it's really personal. I can tell y'all this. Granny broke her elbow last week. So this Wednesday, the day that Max comes home, they're going to be taking Granny up to Asheville to see if they will allow her to have a cast. When you are 97 years old, they don't want to hear about anesthesia. They don't want to risk putting you under for surgery. And generally, when she's broken bones before, they have not, put a cast on her. They put like these heavy braces and things, and she's had to wear them for a long time. We really thought that's what the deal was going to be this time, but it turns out it's broken just a little nasty, and they're thinking they want to go ahead and cast it. And y'all, I am wondering why I am attempting to put down stickers when I'm this tired. Okay, and this is a big sticker to be playing with too, man. Trust me, it's got some sizing, a little bit of give on it. You know how I do. I give you like a little over so you can have a little grace with it. Let's see, is that better? Oh yeah, that's way better. Yay! Okay, so yeah, we gotta keep we keep calling Granny to make sure she's okay. She doesn't seem to be in too much pain, which is really, really nice. She's got just the right pain medicine where she's not uncomfortable and she's not loopy. She's okay. So we're really happy to hear that. And it's been pretty consistent now for like a week. She was taking a shower taking a shower, and Sissy is always there with her, or Daddy is, and it was just one of them things, just happened too fast. Sissy couldn't get her, and yeah, so poor Granny. But at 97, man, I can't even tell y'all. My Granny is gonna be the last person on earth alive, man. I'm telling you. Her, Keith Richards, cockroaches, and Twinkies. That's gonna be like the only thing left at the end of time. this Granny is a tough old bird. I ain't even lie to you. Granny is tough. And but she's doing really good. Max has had a blast in Canada, but I've been able to keep up with him. Unfortunately, I've not been keeping up with this cat too good. Cats are taken care of. They're happy. They're fed. They've been on schedule. Got super nice litter box every time they turn around, because I'm kind of a clean freak. Y'all, I can't remember to give that cat his medicine to save my life. I think that cat's had his medicine maybe a third of the time. He's definitely had his blood pressure medicine, which is crazy because I don't even remember my own blood pressure medicine. But his thyroid medicine, y'all, I don't remember it. I do generally the morning one. It's like 2 clicks in this little thing, and you rub it inside his ear. At nighttime, I ain't remembered it yet. I feel bad. He looks fine. He ain't been having no issues, so. But I had to come clean. I had to confess to Max. I was like, I am so sorry with everything that's been going on. He even, in a text, he was like, Mom, it seems like you have just went through it. And I'm like, you think? Actually, I've seen that bubble again. Okay. I was like, something's missing. Yeah, it's my little washi strip up here. So, I want to put the washi strip right there. So I go all the way to the very edge and the tippity top. Hopefully I'm not going over. And it should not interfere with my punch. So let's double check. Haha, look at that, y'all. To the dot. I love it. Alright, so I keep seeing like a bubble, or is it just me? It might be just me, y'all. I'm tired. Yes, I am. But I am determined to get my planner set up because I cannot wait to reference it all the time. Okay, so my scripts are actually in the add-ons, because I was telling y'all. And you'll get to see the add-ons in just a second. Hang on one second. Let me get the month down, and then we'll do it. So we're going to get June here. Here we are. Which side do I want it on? Aren't those tigers just gorgeous, y'all? Did I say this week? I need to say this month. Well, I will get that changed in the morning. I sure enough will. Well, I always find something right in the plan with me. But isn't that the way, y'all? I'm thinking I want to print another one just so I can put it on my little strip up there. Because that would fit. Yeah, they would. If you buy two, you'll be able to name your dashboard as well. That's pretty cool. I like that. Didn't even realize it. Okay, so let's look at these add-ons. People were wanting to know about the sizes of them and things. And they were thinking that they were going to be like really large. These are the notes, guys. Okay, like if you put it down by the monthly, you can stick this in the monthly. Alright, these are the little circles with the deco and the little washi strips. These, of course, your date dots. And then this is your deco, guys. Look how little that is. So even when it's bigger pieces, it's not ginormous. It's pretty much a nice size to work for all three, okay? There will be additional deco that can go with the kits that will be much larger. But when it's in your add-ons, this is the size of your deco. It's a really nice size. And then you'll see the washi strip is much smaller when it's the washi crack, because it's gonna, see, look, it'll go all the way across in the everyday, which means it's definitely gonna go across in everything else. But we gotta be nice to the A5 people and the mini, because most of my people use A5. So I don't want their deco to take up like a good bit of their page. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna fast forward you guys through what I put on my date dots, and we'll come back and get my schedule in here. How about that? All right. So what I did was I went ahead and put on my clear stickers too. I'll show you those at the end. So I get paid on Mondays. So I'm going to go ahead and put my paydays in real quick. This should be pretty fast, because I'm just going to go over the release schedule tomorrow. I'm going to show, like, in the vertical, I'm going to flip back to it and go into more detail when I'm setting up the vertical. Because right now, guys, I'm not even sure, but I definitely want to get my monthly started so that I can get my vertical going tomorrow. Or maybe I'm going to do the OCD tomorrow. Probably OCD, because, yeah. Alright, so I just have my nails filled Friday. Yeah, I went on Friday and filled my nails. I need to take the trash. I took the trash on, let's see, I took it on Monday. And I'm going to be taking it again tomorrow, because I definitely got to get it out of here. And I guess we'll just stay on Mondays. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. And of course, you have 5 paydays and 5 trash cans. I already did the recycling. Alright. I'm going to put this this house, to mark that they're coming to put the new shower in tomorrow for Dad, because he's been needing that. So let me go ahead and put that label on there before I forget. Okay. And then I need to put this right up here for notes, I think. Plus I want to show y'all that the sizing works if you lay your washi down right, which I generally don't. I love this girl. She's so pretty. I want to put her in there. She's probably one of my favorite girls I've ever done. And I think I'm just going to put, no, we've already got the cheetah. We've kind of already got the giraffe too, so it's like whatever. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, not going to do it. Alright, so I've got my paydays and I've got my trash cans. Okay, we need to put a cute little label for the little Bella, which means we're going to have to move the trash can a little bit. Put that down just a second. I have to put that, I have to put Bella. Let me get my little paw print. Yep. Alright, I'm trying to think. The puppies didn't get groomed so far this month. They got groomed right at the end of last month. I am going to put the little car trip guy, whoops, right here, because I have to pick Max up. Let's just go ahead and get us a label. I have to pick Max up at the airport at 6:30 a.m. so his flight comes in on Wednesday. Okay, and I know there's another thing. Oh, Zahi. I get to go see Zahi Hawass give a lecture. I'm so excited. He's like my favorite archaeologist in the world. And I like a lot of archaeologists, don't get me wrong. I watch a lot of them. But Zahi is my man. Let me do this really pretty deserty looking brown. What kind of bird is that? Alright. That's what I definitely know to do. So if I got my nails done there, then I need to get my nails done again. One more again. Probably on the 20th. There we go. And then nobody's birthday that I know of. Sissy's birthday is this month, but I'm gonna have to remember when. I know my cousin's was just the other day. Alright. I'm gonna put that, and I have a clear sticker that says priority. So I know what my priorities are for Black Mountain Plans. I definitely have some for Faith. I'm gonna also put one of these little medical things here on the side for Bella. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna use this little pen. I said they were gonna be here at 8 a.m. Let's see, airport at 6:30. Bella's knee. I'll keep y'all updated on what's going on with that. I have to find out when Sissy's birthday was, because y'all, I suck at it. I don't never remember people's birthdays. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it here, and we'll go over the design schedule in the next video, because this video is already probably over 40 minutes long. So I'm going to put this back into my planner cover, and I'm going to show y'all that I went ahead and labeled my tabs and show y'all what they look like. I am really, really happy. I love the way this kit looks. Plus I need to put in my goals, everything I need to do. So we have inbox, today, journal, and in the back I put contacts. Up at the top I put yearly, monthly, vertical, and OCD. And the reason I put monthly, even though we have June, right? Which, by the way, I need to stick back in. Is because, well, if you could even them up, chick. What are you doing? Goodness gracious, trying to stick them in all cattywampus. I don't think so. It's been a while since I used disc, y'all. So we'll put in the design schedule and the release schedule and stuff like that tomorrow. I just can't get my mind off of Bella right now, guys. Her pain is starting to get pretty significant, and yeah, I need to call it a night and go cuddle with the baby. So I'm gonna put my inbox here with my post-it notes. I'll probably do that in the morning while I'm waiting for them to open up. And the monthly, you'll see it's not on the front of there. It's right here because I have 2 dot grid pages because there's a lot that I do throughout the month in so many areas. I don't need several. I just need 2. I'm trying to give myself more of a to-do list than what I got. So then I've got my vertical. So there's my vertical layouts. Right here at the bottom it says today. And then the next tab is OCD. Let me get in the frame. Is OCD, and that's where my OCD layouts are. And then right in behind it is journal. And journal is the last tab on the bottom because it's going to keep moving. Because I wanted today in front of journal. So then on the side, I just have them labeled, you know, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So in the very last one down here, you know, in the very back, it says contacts because I need to print those out and put them in. And that is definitely something in the back so that way I'm not possibly flipping it and giving out people's personal information. But I think it looks great. I need to put my stickers in here. I need to decorate this up. But I just really wanted to do something on camera. I wanted to show you guys the new intro. And if you like that, oh my gosh, you should see the new Faith intro. I think it's amazing. Yes, I made them. I did not have somebody do it. And I also have so many new freebies to show y'all in the next video. So I hope y'all have a wonderful start to your week. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.